Tonight, I'm gonna be teaching you how to make spaghetti, okay? All right, first thing we're gonna do is gonna go over the ingredients. We usually use angel hair pasta, but tonight, we're a little low on angel hair, so we're gonna use penne pasta. You can use that too, okay? Good stuff. We always use Prego, little tomato paste. You gotta have garlic bread, so we use garlic bread, all right? First thing you gotta do, you gotta put in some ground beef, okay? We use the cheap stuff, 80%. It's kind of fat, but it's cheap. That's okay. First thing you wanna do, turn the stove to high, okay? Make sure that the pot is gonna get nice and hot. And what I like to do is I like to put about 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil in the bottom of the pan and get the bottom of the pan hot. Here's another pot that's over here. It's already about 3/4 of the way filled up with water, and I've got it cooking already, and it's turned up on high, okay? So that's for the spaghetti, for the pasta, and then this side over here is gonna be for the meat, okay? A lot of times you hear people talking about how to make spaghetti, and they're worried about the spaghetti sticking together. The best way to keep it from not sticking together is to make sure that you got plenty of water. The more water, the better. So this pot is probably 3/4 of the way full. You don't really want it any more than that because you gotta have a little bit of room so that the pasta can fit into the pot without it overflowing. But you keep the lid on and you start that first.
This might actually just
You need to add some water, salt to your water. You always wanna make sure that you use salt when you're cooking something and you're boiling it in water. All right, this is heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the meat. So I've got a pound of ground beef, okay? I'm gonna cut that open. Put that right into that oil that's heating up, okay? And then we've got a pound of Italian sausage. And we're gonna put that in there, okay? Of course, both of these are defrosted. Don't try to cook them frozen. They've been in the sink for about 3 hours. So you want to make sure they're nice and defrosted. Don't try to cook them frozen. And then there's always this little pad on the bottom that collects the blood or any moisture. So make sure that doesn't go in the pot. All right, we'll put that over there. I like to cook with wooden spoons. So we're going to use a wooden spoon and we're just going to start getting in there, churning all that meat up, get it all mixed up together, break it apart, and in a few minutes you'll hear it start to sizzle. All right, so you just got to kind of actively work it and then come back to it every 30 seconds to a minute to make sure that it's cooking well. All right, so this is part 1, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do a second part when the meat is all done. But first, before we do that, we're gonna throw in the garlic toast. This is the kind of toaster that we use, so we've got plenty of room, and we got 4 people eating tonight. So we're gonna take 4 pieces of garlic bread. And those are going in 1, 2, 3, 4. I like these big toasters. That way you don't have to put stuff in the oven. This is a little bit more convenient. Probably uses a lot less electricity. That piece of bread doesn't want to come apart. So we're going to use Mr. Knife here to help us out.
Wait, Daddy, while it's cooking, am I doing the sponsorship for my YouTube channel?
Go ahead.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Alright. So, this is the part where we do a sponsorship for my YouTube channel. So, we're going over to my iPad. I've been watching some YouTube videos. So, let's turn it on. So I was watching some YouTube subscription. Okay, so let's go to my channel. All right. So now that we're here, I haven't posted a lot of videos. I have one random subscriber. I'm probably gonna get one of my friends to subscribe to the channel. You guys should also go and subscribe to